Week 17 in the NFL is already upon us, and we've got a good one for this Sunday, January the 2nd. The Rams are taking on the Ravens. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and we're now sponsored by Caesars Sportsbook. Check out the description of this video and find the link. Caesars will match your very first bet up to $1,001, win, lose, or draw with that special promotion. With me today, I've got expert handicapper extraordinaire, Craig Trapp. How are you doing today, friend?
Pretty excited. It's that time of year. Bowl season is, kind of wrapping up for the year. We've got the NFL. We're starting to aim for the playoffs. College basketball, my first love, is starting to hopefully get back together with all these COVID cancellations. It's been an absolute nightmare the last couple of weeks. But I'm excited because this time of year gets me to that next season, which is March Madness, which is absolutely my favorite.
Yes. Oh, let's go. I'm so ready. Yes. And hopefully by then, my book of uselessness, which is what I call my book of stats, will be more useful because I cannot do numbers all night long and then have all my games canceled the next day. So let's talk football. Rams are -3.5 at the Ravens. Totals 46.5. What's your best look on this one?
Well, a couple of old handicapping things kind of cross into this one. One of my favorite things back in the day has not worked nearly as much was teams on the West Coast time zone having to play at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That used to be unbelievable, especially if that team was favored, like in this situation. Not nearly as good this year. In fact, it's under. If you've done that, the favorite, the road favorite going from West to East Coast time zone playing early, you have not done very well this year. And I think that's another trend that you have to probably put away. And I think with teams now, so many players, so many things. I mean, with TV as it is, it just doesn't matter anymore. Also, another thing is players, because of COVID this year, with so many young starters, I usually love to fade rookie starters and that kind of stuff. It hasn't really helped either. And, with the Ravens, with who knows, Hundley going to start, Lamar Jackson going to start, Josh Johnson's going to start, who knows? I have to believe Hundley, if he's healthy, he's probably going to get to go because last time I saw Lamar Jackson in practice this week, it looked like he was still limping. And I don't think you can play your future quarterback, franchise quarterback, against this great defensive line of the Rams. So to me, I think you're probably going with Hundley, and Hundley's been really good. So I do think the Rams, though, they're trying to get that overall number one seed. I think they play motivated here. I just think this Ravens team, they just haven't been able to get it right the last few weeks. They've played desperate. They went for it for two weeks in a row, not last week, but 2 weeks in a row, had a chance to win. And they not only didn't win, they didn't cover on even one of those weeks. So to me, I think the Rams is the play here. I just think this is a team that's the healthier team. They haven't been nearly as affected with COVID as we've seen with this Ravens team. And to me, with Lamar Jackson most likely either hobbled or out, I just don't think Hundley will be able to get it done against this great defensive line of the Rams.
Yeah, I was kind of looking towards an under here, wondering how you're feeling about that. I feel just how we have like the West Coast to the East Coast time zone thing. I think of it with weather also, like it's nice and sunny in LA, but it's going to be freaking cold in Baltimore.
Let's remember the last 2 weeks, the Ravens have given up a bunch of points. The last week to the Bengals, Joe Burrow set over 500 plus yards, top 8 all-time passing yards. That's not a Ravens team that usually gives up that kind of points. They have the week before. Rodgers and the Packers at Baltimore marched up and down. So to me, I would stay away from the under here. If you're going to play this game, I probably would play it over just because this Ravens defense has been absolutely decimated, not just with COVID, but also with injuries. So to me, it has not been a very good defense as we've seen in years past.
Nope, I'm taking it under. Okay, then. So we're going to agree to disagree on this one. I had a whole spiel, but you wanted to just railroad me there. So you know what? Yeah. You know what? I'm out of here. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. So listen to the boss. We're rolling with the Rams -3.5 when they take on the Ravens. I think that sucker stays under 46.5. Craig disagrees with me, but he usually does. So that's how we're going to roll this one. Don't forget, check out that promo code for Caesars Sportsbet in the description of this video. Good luck, everybody.